All right, we're finally back. Part 9, or episode 9, whatever you want to call it. And here we are in Alaska. As you can see on my other one, I got into Russia. We'll be heading here very shortly. All right. Stream is muted. We're good to go. Back to White Valley. Off we go. We got a bunch of crap to do. I mean, I'm trying to get to Russia so I can switch this over and possibly switch it over to playing it on PC. Same game, just a little bit better graphics. Although I do like playing with the PS4 controller, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't remember what we did. It's been 2 weeks since I've been on here. So it loads. But the upside of PC is it loads much faster. Doesn't take as long to get things done. Alright, so here we are. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, we got a couple fuel trailers to find. One's at the airport, I'm guessing. Nope. Did I get the one from the airport already? Right here? Oh, I did. Alright, so what do we got for missions? Nothing like findable ones. Looks like just mainly contracts. I think everything else has been done. That trailer's out of there? Yeah. I gotta go this way though, because there's a... I got this upgrade, apparently. Must have came in from this other side. But this trailer's right here. It's got some stuff on it. So, I think the best way to do this... Hey, George. I just go in order. Oil barrels delivery. You need 5 oil barrels to the air dome. We're just going to go right down the line here. Oil barrels are over there at the drill site. Are all the trucks here? Yep. Alright, let's go. Let's get some oil barrels. Good morning, George. Yeah, I am back. I played a little bit last night, but the only one I think that showed up was Steeler. Not this, I didn't play, but playing some zombies and I did some farming for a minute or two, but deleted that video. But anyway, yeah, GTA later. Well, if there's people on. If for some reason there's nobody on later when I play, I'll do something else. Whoa. I got a lot of catching up to do. I gotta get all of this done yet. Then I gotta go over to... Just think I have chain tires. This just doesn't seem like... It seems like I'm sliding all over the place. Should have studded tires on it. It looks like it does. It's just been that long since I played this dumb game. Not dumb game. Played this game. Just, that's slippery. Just never realized it. 5 oil barrels, 4 oil barrels. How you been, George? I'm doing good. Oil barrel. See now, I'm good for putting all the fuel on there, and then go what? So I gotta make sure I read oil barrel. Because I get over to the air dome, going, damn it, it's fuel. Instead of oil. I gotta tell you, it wouldn't be the first time that I did it. That's the unfortunate thing. The fortunate thing is I've done it off stream. So. Well, I've told you I did it now, but you didn't see visual proof of it. Or video proof. Come on. Oh. There's still a fuel tanker there. It's got to come out of there yet. Just not yet. And I still got to go up into whatever that Pedro Bay or whatever that is, that other map. Well, I'm trying to get this one done. So we can. I mean, Pedro Bay, there's not a lot of missions there, but then the after missions take forever. Well, it seems like it. Like the Super Apocalypse or whatever the hell it's called. Cargo Apocalypse or whatever the damn missions were, the long ones at the end. And then I gotta come back and do all the logging stuff, but that's not until I get to Wisconsin when I get that truck. Come on, Cletus. Yeah. He needs a fence. Phase 4. Now, is that included in the DLC, George? All this new stuff? Yeah, I see they got a new thing, but is that still included in if you bought the premium edition and get the season pass and all that? Alright, what's the next one? Take this stuff to the polar base, which is that little thing over here. So wooden planks, cement is over there, fuel is over here, metal beams is there, service parts is there. So we got room for 2, 4. Put 2 of those on there. 2 of those on there. 2 of those on there. A bit like a Mandra. Okay. I mean, I think they're still what in the testing phases already, or still on PS or PC. And how it goes. I figure out how I want to do this. Well, I gotta activate it to get it to go first, but 2 service parts, 2 fuel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fuel on something else. On a regular truck. And then I'm going to grab the service parts, the beams, the planks, and take the other cement. Okay. The service parts is where we're headed. Yeah, PC. And I think it's getting close from one of the UK gamers says, but I haven't watched all of his videos lately. Messed up one of my fingers this week at work, so it's really hard to drive. My throttle finger. So it's hard to drive, probably a month or so before. Yeah. Right. And that's fine. Yeah, I mean I sliced it pretty bad. So no, it doesn't feel real good right at the moment. And that's the one I squeeze the R2. When I squeeze the R2, it hurts my finger. It's like I don't want to squeeze it all the way. That perils of war, I guess. I work with glass. Glass is what cut it. Sliced it. Probably should have had stitches, but a Band-Aid always does the trick. Or almost always does the trick. I've had to have stitches before, but that was a long time ago. Alright, so we need 2 service parts. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's no fun. See, and the way I grip the controller, for me, it's my middle finger on my right hand. That's how I used my R2. And it's sliced from basically the tip of the finger down to the first knuckle on the side. So I'm gonna wrap a couple Band-Aids around it. It did finally quit bleeding, but probably should have had about 5 or 6 stitches in it. That was 2 days ago. Let's go get the wooden planks. Yeah. Nope, let's go get the beams right now. I could have gone either way. Okay, let's just go get the fuel right now and call it a day. I want to run 2 trucks. Come on. But, yeah. Anyway, I'll survive. As long as it doesn't start bleeding. We'll get some more Band-Aids out. Fuel. Yep, good to go. We'll top the tank off right away. It's no fun busting your hands up. You don't realize how much you use certain things until you F them up, and then it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Oh well. Again, they'll survive. It's hard to remember. It's been, like I said, 2 weeks since I played this, so I'm trying to remember if I'm pretty sure I got this truck down here. Yeah, that's gone. Let's do that last time. First person. Yeah, I can see well. Morning, Steelers. How you doing, sir? I ran a little bit late starting. I was finishing up on Farm Sim 19, doing some planting, harvesting and stuff. And then, of course, soybeans goes on sale. I had to run a load over to the train mill, or the grain mill. Not the train one, the grain one. And, sell. Now let's do I buy more machinery or more fields? Probably start with a field and work my way up to machinery. I don't want to get too big of a farm. That's what I say every time, and the next thing you know, I own every one of the damn thing. Fuel. Parts. Train mode. shimmy, Cocoa Pop, shimmy, shimmy. Grocery shopping? Nice. Just a crane, cargo. Alright, we gotta do lumber. Did I grab that fuel tank right over there? Looks like I did actually. I got some shopping to do myself, but it ain't for groceries. I don't know when we're gonna make time to do it. Alright, see you later, Steely. Wood, right? We need 2 planks. Let's go get the wooden planks and then we'll go get the cement. And take the shortcut on the way back. I must not have fixed that pipeline yet over there. Still waiting for either Wyoming or Texas to come out on ATS yet. I haven't heard anything. They like to put the hype out there, and then yet they don't release the crap until July anyway. You know, hurry up, put it in your wish list, or do this, and it's 3 months after that it comes out. Oh, boo. Yeah, it's either Montana or Wyoming. I'm sorry. I believe it's Wyoming or Texas. Texas, they're both coming out. It's just one's coming before the other one. They're both to be out this year. Oh, right. It's like, hurry up and wait. Be first in line to sit there for longer than everybody else. Because you were first in line. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. I get it. They really need to start putting out like 3 a year. 3 states a year. Because there's a lot of them to go yet. I mean, I get it. These West Coast states are bigger states. So it looks like you're getting farther. But when you get over to the East Coast, there's a lot of little ass states. Up in that northeast corner. Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, all those little states. I mean, they're gonna have like one road in there. They're gonna have to do like the 13 colonies, original colonies, as an update. You know, I mean, Maine's a big state, but all right. So we need cement. Yeah, it's always about that hype. I got that trailer. And I must have did that other mission over there. So I did a lot of the side stuff last time. That's maybe why there's not much here. I think I gotta do all just regular missions now. And then we're gonna have to go to North Point. Or whatever, Pedro Bay or whatever that is soon, so. That's a given. I have no idea why this truck does not want to climb this hill at the time. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, and then when you get to that point, the missions or the loads are going to take a long time. You know? So you start going, stay from the east coast of Texas to Washington State. Here, that's a long trip. Real time. Even if it's 20 to 1 scale, it's going to take a long time to get there. And then once they open up the whole shebang, you know, you go from, I don't know, northern Maine to Washington, or Florida to Washington State. Holy buckets, you're in for do it all in one sit down, a couple hours, easy. Alright, so this one will be done. Boom. Next, town supplies. Delivered to town, which is right over here. 2 concrete blocks, which comes from the warehouse. 1 small pipe from the warehouse, and 2 planks. So we got 2, 4. Yeah, I'll be able to get this in one trip. So we have to go back to the whatchamacallit again. The warehouse. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I mean, it'll just make it interesting. I mean, some of them loads on ETS2 take a long time as well. We were playing that a lot. That was before ATS came out. Alright, so we need 2 concrete blocks. One small pipe. And we need 2 wooden blocks. Nice. Build a rocket on. Is that a rocket to take you to the moon? Or some other weird planet, and then you're gonna go start doing some snow runner on Mars? Moon runner. Alright, wooden plank there, and one on the loading platform. Space One. In a world. I'm stuck in the crater. Gotta call in a wrecker. That was a better change of time. Zero gravity. Trucks are just floating around. Crap's floating off your trailer. You won't be able to do your Jenga loads. The shit'll just float away if it ain't strapped down onto the trailer. And when you stack everything on it, at least this one's hooked onto a crane, not just floating on top of the other cargo. George is like, yeah, I don't like that. I can't play Jenga. Crazy. Damn it. Right? Oh, man. And now on my, well, I'm in Rift on the other one, the one I just play on to play on. I had to go explore the Northern Road, or find the Northern Road. Did that one, and then did some of the little side things, but it's like I got out of it. Yeah, I'll go do that quick, and then I'm done. I didn't even scout around and find all the upgrades on that Rift map. I mean, I would hate to haul a trailer, like this size trailer on that map, because of the way the roads are and stuff. I just have to Jenga loads. I mean, that map goes relatively quick. There's a lot of rescue this vehicle and then rescue that vehicle and repair this one and repair that one, but especially with the Titanius Maximus truck. I need to get this thing refueled here. Alright, speaking of Titanius Maximus. Boom, boom. Crane, cargo. Done. Next is airfield. That's logging. I don't do any of those. It's a long way to the top. That's logging. Not doing those. Timber. I'm assuming logging. Not doing any of those. So we are done until we got to get to these freaking things. What's this one? Oh, it's another logging one. So there's these three, Cargo Apocalypse, 2, and Order Master Spring. Those are the three longest freaking missions, I think, because you got to go between maps all the time for these. Back and forth. Okay, on to Blackbird. Valley Pipeline Building. So this is the one. But there's one that I gotta take something to this old sawmill over here. That's when I want to do this. Right? Already over here. Let's grab the oversized cargo. And probably the Iranian pipes are way over there. Service parts. We can grab the cargo versus cargo and the service parts and grab that on one trailer. First things first, though. I gotta get this thing fixed. So I'm gonna pull up next to this Titanius Maximus and we'll get repaired. I mean, I could easily just go through the garage, but it's right here. Alright, we gotta repair it. And then we're gonna refuel it. Okay, change truck. Service parts. Oh no, I should have grabbed the cargo. Oh no, we're gonna go grab that. Hey, Nestor. Yeah, I can fit that all in one trailer. No. Well, because the beams are already over there. You don't have to worry about the beams. So there'll be 2 spare parts. Oh boy, no, I don't think so. I mean, I could do the medium pipes. And all I would have to come back for is the one wooden plank. Huh. Maybe I'll grab the one wooden plank on the way through too. Alright, so make sure I grab the right one. It's oversized cargo. Boom. I need 1 spare part. And then we'll grab 1 wooden plank. Ah, it's going good, Nestor. Back and streaming again. For now. I got some stuff I wanted to do. I'm not sure when the wife's plans are to do these particular things. We got some purchases to do. So, to make time for that, we don't have time during the week because of the work schedule thing. So it has to be done. Well, I mean, I guess it could be done on a Friday to take off work, but figure things out. Yeah, the beams are already over on that. They're on the trailer over there. But I gotta figure out what mission that is. It's like 4 machine parts or service spare parts or something to the sawmill over there. They didn't do that mission yet. So I will have to do it. I loaded here. Off we go. We'll go grab the, because then it's just 1 medium pipe. That's it. one medium pipe. Ooh, easy, easy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to root through the missions. I don't think it did it yet. When there's bricks in the river, did I do that one already too? I might have done bricks in the river. I don't remember. I guess I'll find out when I get there too. How's it going for you, Nestor? If you're still here. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I see numbers. I see 3 people watching, so I don't know. One of them's me. I can tell you that. One I'm assuming is George. All right, let's go. Yep, George says. I'm still here. Gotta wake up all the time, but I'm still here. And if we make the purchase that we're planning on making, it'll probably, it'll be weather, weather permitting. It'll probably be 2 weeks, 2 weekends out of a month. So twice a month, I won't be on at all. At least that's the plan. But nothing's changing until that time. I mean, it's really early. I mean, surprisingly, it's middle of April or first part of April, and we have no snow on the ground. So we're like, you have summer fever, even though it's nowhere near summer yet. I used to got all those wyverns. Nice. Yeah, I don't like those public servers anyway on there. Oh yeah, the old school settings. Yeah, you can tune them up, and you can build things faster. And I mean, if you just want to build stuff, but as far as taming, you can do all that faster too. So yeah, building things, you can get resources quicker that way. Um, yeah, I haven't really been on Ark too much. I mean, I played default again, just because I wanted to. Went back and reset everything back to default. Got up to level 100, and then I reset everything again. I'm like, well, that was fun. So, I mean, for the haters that are out there, you should be playing on these settings. Your OP, whatever. I've done it a bunch of times. Because it really, I mean, it doesn't take that long if you know how to do it. As far as building things and whatever, you can level up pretty quickly. Without the boxes. I know I'm playing on the island and all that, but I'm not getting the Explorer notes and things like that where you get that extra bonus XP. Alright, so we're going to hit the train thing here. I should take the Titanium Maximus over here to get that. But I gotta come over this way to get that other thing done anyway, something. That's when I'm gonna go to the trailer. I don't see any bricks. So bricks in the river must be done already. There's some that sit right there in that water hole. Oh, I just wanted to do something different. I'm like, well, maybe it'll be different, and I'll play and grind it all back, But it didn't take that long, really, and I wasn't playing nonstop. But and then I just went back and reset everything again back to the way your settings are now, jacked up settings. So I was like, I'll go build some stuff, because I've tamed just about everything I wanted to tame on there. Restore crane, pack cargo, get rid of cargo. So now I need medium pipes. I mean, once you go through all the stuff and tame everything, because taming on default settings, oh my god, get comfortable. Especially some of those crazy things, like I don't know if it's the same now as it was when they first came out, but that, I call them the super chicken, but it's the Therizinosaurus. It's like the big bird with big claws. That thing it's because it's, what you call it, you had to keep knocking it out. You'd go through a ton of narcotics to keep that thing sleeping. Torpidity recovery on that thing was crazy. Alright, medium pipes. I should just use another truck for that. I think I'm going to do that. Well, let's leave you here. There we go, this one. So, let's go get some medium pipes. And then we'll go grab the beans right away and we're done with this one. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How about we put on the beacons? I call it a super chicken. It's like Big Bird on steroids. I mean, it's just a big bird and it's got claws. Super Polo. Or the Pollo. Oh. Grande Pollo. Oh yeah, I've done the Giga too. Yeah, that takes a lot. You need a lot of narcotics on there. I've done it on default too, or on regular, like the jacked up settings. Doesn't take as long. You still take a bunch to knock the damn thing out once you get them trapped. I still remember the first time I did it, and Mia was telling me that her and Rob had done it or something on Ark. I said, which gates did you use? The behemoth gates? She's like, yeah, the big behemoth gates. I'm like, okay. So I built these steel behemoth gates. And I put 2 of them down, or 3 of them down, create a trap. I put a bear trap in the middle. Large bear trap. I got the Giga to chase me. And he chased me right straight through because once the bear trap wears off, he's not not trapped inside of the gates. He can run through the giant gateways, the behemoth gates. And I was just in party chat with it. I wasn't like in game playing or nothing like that, or streaming. I don't think I was even streaming. It would have been funny to see that. And he just ran right through and ate me, and I died. I'm like, okay, so it's dinosaur gates. It's not behemoth gates, and it is the metal ones, but because the other ones will eat through them eventually. But yeah, it still takes like 100 and some arrows, depending upon or trank darts, whichever you decide to use. Plus the narcotics. Yeah, I don't know how many hundreds of narcotics I went through taming it. I mean, that's what makes it fun. I mean, but once you've done it once, you can say you've done it, and you're good to go. You don't have to do that like that every time. And then the damn thing's useless anyway. It's OP when it's not tamed. It'll kill anything and bite anything, and you die like instantaneous. As soon as you tame one, the damn thing's a big teddy bear. It's like it has no teeth. What did it say? Medium pipes? Perfect. Yeah. I don't know. The way they got the game structured, I mean, that thing should be so OP having it as a tamed animal. But when you tame it in under default class, a regular raptor, I think, has more damage. And you definitely say you tamed one once you did it. But I've tamed a couple of them. But again, to me, I would have to say one of the Gigas. On default, the hardest ones were probably the Giga or the Therizinosaurus. Because anything else, you could just go to high ground and, sometimes Argentavis? Sometimes the Argentavis can be a pain in the ass. Especially if you don't use the chain bolas, which I don't ever use. And you can't just bola them. So you gotta get them into a trap. And then you're gonna go. Griffins aren't bad once you get them into a trap. Some of the other underwater animals are tricky. I always wanted to tame one of those, what's that fish? Anglerfish. I always wanted to tame one of those. Never got around to it. But apparently you can tame one and ride it or whatever, but just never got around to it. And there's some of the whales I've done. I didn't try the giant squid. I forget what that thing's called now. It's been so long. The Proteus. Alright, so let's get rid of this and we're going to get the beams. And then we will be done with that. And then we're going to recover out. Well, I'll pull that trailer out, but then we gotta do that other mission. I gotta find it. I don't remember what it's called. But other than that, most of the other stuff isn't bad. Those little, what are they called? Compies are tough because you gotta use kibble and whatever. But if you use prime meat and you have your settings turned up a little bit, you can tame them pretty quickly. But again, they're useless. All you can do is throw them on your shoulder or carry them around, or they follow you or whatever. But no purpose really. All right. What's your opinion on that, Esther? What was your hardest tame? Oh, and I have yet to do the rainbow wyverns, or whatever they're called, crystal wyverns. I've yet to do one of those. And I can see that those looks like they're going to be a pain in the ass. But I've yet to do one. Crystal from the Crystal Isles. Or did I do one of those? I don't remember. Yeah, I did the dairy. I rescued that. That was like right away in the beginning. I just pulled it down the river and up on the road and dragged it to the thing. Yeah, I didn't do it. Drag it up that hill the way they want you to. I tried that forever. I couldn't get anything to work. I'm like, what about just pulling it down the river and then dragging it up the hill a little bit? Perfect. It went no problem. I think this time I did it with a Titanium Maximus. Pulled it up on the road. Otherwise, I use this truck. Well, they're weird. You gotta have like certain things, I think. Oh, I can't remember if I tamed one or not. I don't think I did, to be fair. I don't remember. Oh, perfect. That's right. I didn't want you in the fucking trailer anyway, you piece of shit. I'll put you on the truck. It was like it was hung up on something. Okay. Store pack. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, they're cool looking wyverns. And I did think I could get one. I don't remember which one it was, though. Well, there's the red ones, and then there's other ones. I can't think, but I'm pretty sure that maybe, I don't know, it's glitched out. But the ones I'm thinking of like that blue, aqua blue colored ones. And then stupid Pegamastics. Them things, I tame them all the time. Without even wanting to. They run up on you and all of a sudden, you tamed a Pegama. Like, what? I didn't tame shit. He stole my freaking crap and now he's tamed? What? Look, get away from me. Get away from me, son. You're bothering me. Bother me, boy. Come on, turn. Oh, I'm not even going the right way. Here, I'm going here. Gotta go to the factory. What's this part? Submission. What is it? Start tracking. Ah, so this is the bricks. Alright, so leave that. We'll get bricks in the river in a minute. We gotta do this first. I'm gonna do the pipeline and then I'll do bricks in the river. I'll drop this stupid trailer off before I do that because I don't need a trailer. Where is it? Stop tracking right now. Okay. Yeah, but what's the other one? Damn it. I can't think of the name of that mission. Come on. Touch it, Margaret. Yeah, but why I can't think of that. Oh, I should. Probably do something dumb. We'll do Brixton River, and then we'll be out for this. Then we gotta grab that other truck and go grab that 4 or whatever's. Alright, so we're gonna go dump this stupid trailer off up here, and I'll come back and Brixton River. I don't feel like hauling this trailer around. And I can recover out that way I can recover out instead of driving back up. Refuel. Alright, let's go. One. Two. One more. Yeah, these go pretty fast. Small missions. Hey, face. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the follow. Alright. How are you doing this fine day, Mr. Faith? Good to hear, good to hear. I think it's supposed to rain where I live and be about 40 degrees. So, Fahrenheit. Ah, yes. I'm doing fine. Grinding. It's been like 2 weeks since I've been on streaming. I had a member of my family pass away, so I was gone for funeral and stuff. Back cargo, restore crane, and then we had Easter, of course. So, took the last weekend off. Thank you. All right. So now, what's next? From water to land. Is that another logging? No, there it is. Four drilling spare parts to the factory. Kong, thank you for the follow. Thank you, sir, and good morning. Or afternoon, depending upon where you're at. I got 9:25 in the AM where I live. What part of the game? 10:25 for your East Coaster. I am in White Valley, Alaska. Let's see. Global map. Oh, I had it. Global map. Boom. Okay. So Michigan and then Alaska. So I am doing Alaska. I've done all. You're still in Michigan? Yeah. I've done all of the. But I'm doing all the missions. Not skipping anything. I find every upgrade, every tower. Like, I don't think I'm at 100%. Because I haven't done any of the logging. That's one thing I didn't do yet. Was the logging part. But, anyway. On previous streams. Sorry for the loss. Didn't know. That's alright, George. Thank you. On previous streams, I got up to here. And I did this one in the Mandra, but then I lost my game. I got a different PlayStation, then I lost everything, my progress. My other PS4 decided it didn't want to work too well anymore, so I got another one. Gone through a couple of them already. I play a lot. But anyway, so we're doing progress here. This area is done. I can recover. The garage. These are modded vehicles, the ones I'm using. Wet Harvest. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a fun game. These are modded ones. These are all a friend of mine's trucks. Not sure how to bring that up. Oh, it's a Veyron D53233. I want to get modded vehicles. You don't have modded vehicles? I mean, I've played through on non-modded vehicles all the way through up to Russia, or up and through Russia. What is the name of that? The Russian map. I mean, I have the season pass, so I have all the maps opened up. I can't think of that Russian map. Let's see. Oh, Tamir. The Tamir. All the way through these maps, I played with stock vehicles. You know, the BM17 was not the BM17, the Fleet Star was my favorite truck. Because the only one you can set up like this, where you have the crane and a flatbed, and still be able to pull the trailer, is that Fleet Star, if you're using stock vehicles. Because if you put a crane and a flatbed on a lot of the other ones, even the BM17 or the Paystar, you cannot pull a trailer with it. The White Western Star is a really good truck, but again, you can't put a crane and a flatbed on and be able to pull a trailer. Not without using your winch cable and whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Actually hooked up. But anyway, we're back to that other truck. This one. And we want to do that other mission. So now I'm going to find it again. Activate. I have the GMC 9500 Fleet Star. That's a great one. And a CK 1500. Yeah, the Fleet Star is really good. You win the first map of Michigan? Wet Harvest. That's the first one, right? First map? Yeah, first map. Yeah, wait till the second map is where you pick up the White Western Star. It's a pretty decent truck. It's a work truck. Yeah, the Fleet Star. It's the first of all in the beginning of the game. Once you get to level 6, you can put all-terrain tires on that truck, which makes it a big difference. And then I think it's level 8 you can put all-terrains. Then I think at level 11 they get mud tires or something. I don't know the exact numbers, but that was my favorite truck. We have Northport and Drowned Lands unlocked. Yeah, I didn't go to those. I mean, because there's ways to jump ahead. I mean, I get it. You had to come to this map, which was Northport, actually. And then go to the garage in Northport, and then in order to trigger your missions in the first map. Yeah, I remember that. But I have all my parts saved into like a collection. Oh, I gotta back up. On here, as well as on my YouTube channel. I upload them over to YouTube, the SnowRunner ones. I think I got a couple GTA videos too, but upload them all over there so that you can watch. I'm doing an open mission in Michigan before I'm putting on. Yeah, and that's a great way to play it. And especially if it's your first time through, my suggestion is to play it the hard way and just grind it out with the stock vehicles or the in-game vehicles and not jump ahead for upgrades. Because you got to jump, like certain ones. You got to go to different parts of Alaska to get some of the stuff, I think, for the GMC 9500. I got a... drilling spare parts. That trailer's right here. I gotta discover this trailer. I'll take that with me. Alright. Let's go. It depends on what it entails, George. I do want to go back through. Once I beat it on this run, I'm going to go back through it and play it only regular vehicles again. Because that was, it's definitely a challenge compared to these vehicles. But especially when you get further into the game. You get to Russia, and you're only using, say, the BM17, or actually, when you get to Russia, you get the Taga, which is a good Russian vehicle, workhorse. The BM17 is okay. I was using that Fleet Star all the way through into what is that? Mandra and all them. KOVD and the reminder map. I gotta run to the damn sawmill. I know I got a mission to go to the sawmill. But we're coming close to where we gotta go to the pipeline, which is gonna be a trip over to the north, or the other map. Wrap that thing around this pole. Nope, I got it in there without having to do that. I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna go over here and dump this off. Boom, boom. Yeah, and I have this on PC and PS4, so my plan is to, once I get to Russia, because on my PC account I have this to Russia already. Once I get to Russia, then I'll have to pay for repairs once in the garage and the stuff that needs to be for jobs. Well, and then that's fine, but it better kick back to you on the other end. Because if you're paying for everything, that's true. And you're not getting the money reimbursed for paying for the supplies, it's not really worth it. You end up running out of money eventually. Well, shit, let's get some fuel right away. This is right. I'm probably going to recover this truck anyway, but let's sell that and figure out where we're going to go. Blackbird pipeline repair. This is in Pedro Bay, which is next in line, I guess. Now we're up to these. We gotta do these two. Supply crates. 4 consumables. That's where it goes to the sawmill. What's the other one? Drilling stuff delivery. Okay, so you gotta drill. Alright, so let's do the other one first. Server sub reactivation, that's Pedro Bay. And cargo delivery is Mountain River. Deliver to the factory in Mountain River. Where the hell's that at? Well, I know where Mountain River is. Oh, that's the one from Pedro Bay. Yeah. Okay. I had to think back to where the hell I was at. So we're going to do supply crates first, which is the consumables one. But the best way to do it is hit this. Leave this. First of all, we're going to make it daytime. Or at least morning. Fuel as well. I mean, I don't have a problem with the fuel, I guess. But I suppose you gotta pay for repairs too, huh? Shit, I got to grab a trailer. Fretzel. And then I gotta run all these damn trucks up to, Pedro Bay. Got a trailer. Now, I had a friend build me this trailer. I told him I wanted a trailer with really fat back tires on it to match this truck that I have that he built with the big fat tires on it. So he did me a solid and built me a trailer with the big fat tires on the back of it too, instead of regular semi tires on it. So anyway, thank you, Revit or JBE. You're the best. J-Boost did it. No. Still waiting on that thank you though. Just let me know on that one. What? Pay to go through maps? Like switch to the different maps? Like a toll? Get the hell out of here. If that's the case, I mean, that's just going too far. I guess it depends. I mean, I'll play my version of hardcore mode where I don't recover anything. I could do that. No recovery. And no fuel stops. So I have to have my own fuel trailer or truck. You never know. Yeah, that's true. All right. So we need 4 consumables. All right. What's the other thing I need? What was the other mission? Not that one. It's none of these. It's not that one. It's this one, but it was drilling stuff. Drilling equipment. Where do I get that from? Here. You gotta get that to Northport. Alright, so what I'm thinking. Drilling equipment. Crane mode. The problem is I twisted this the wrong way, so now we gotta try to go up and around. Alright. Blocks the vision a little bit, but it'll save me a trip all the way back here. Just gotta watch out for the poles and shit. Well, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna hit that pole. Or log or whatever that is. Stump. Oh, stumpy. And I mean, there's still quite a few things to do over at Pedro Bay, but not as many. It's that cargo apocalypse that takes effing forever. Good morning, guys and gals. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to follow. Doesn't cost anything. I play SnowRunner every Saturday in the AM. At least it's AM for me. A couple hours usually. If you're interested in SnowRunner. I play other games besides that. I play GTA 5 on PS4. And I do open lobbies. I race. What else? I do other games. I played some zombies last night on Black Ops 3. But not everybody's into that stuff. So, farming, and American Truck Simulator, European Truck Simulator. I play pretty much anything. Fridays is generally whatever I feel like jumping on because nobody's on anyway. They're busy doing other things. Saturdays is, of course, this in the morning, GTA in the afternoon, and then Sunday mornings is GTA again. That schedule is subject to change, depending upon my work schedule, because I do have a regular job. I can't support myself on on the 2 subs that I have. That's $5. Oh, that's good. I wanted to kick that around anyway, because to make it across this bridge is a hard thing to do when it's completely sideways and cock blocked. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, ride. Come on. Easy, easy. Oh, I went past where I have to go, didn't I? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to dump that. Back up. Back up. I let go of the cable. Alright. I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. When? Everybody knows what that moves off of there. Oh, like me. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's not terrible. I've done way worse. I've done it where I can't tip myself back over because it's not. There's no winch places. So, I mean, again, I've done worse. Not the first time, and it won't be the last. Yeah, I was supposed to turn before the gas station back there, and I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Yeah, it could definitely have been a load of Jenga parts like yours, yes. I don't know how the hell you do it, George. You're crazy. Come on, you stupid thing. I don't know why I just can't drive today or something. Cargo container thing here is not helping me. The crane's out, so that's gonna get caught on the bridge here in a second. Okay, so we covered that. Camera getting glitchy because of the bridge. But, oh, don't you do it again. Gotta go over to the lumberyard. Alright, or sawmill, sorry, yeah, same shit. Whatever you're gonna call it. Then we'll come back and grab that big piece of drilling equipment, run that over to North Point. Yeah, I went way past my road because it's way back here. Oh, excuse me. Come on. I hate when it starts doing a save thing when you're middle of climbing because then it just stops. And if you're done, no hurry. It's a great game. Yes, currently I am on PS4. I have this on PC as well. And once I get to Russia, the first Russia, Tamir, I'm going to switch over. That's my plan. Switch over and play on PC, so the graphics will be different. Same vehicles. I have all the same vehicles. I just have better graphics. But yeah, PS4. Switch back out here. If you're going to ask me if I play multiplayer, I'm going to say no. I'm going to try to answer your question before you ask it, I guess. Yeah, I don't do multiplayer. Sorry, but just my personal. You got your truck very, very stuck. Well, there's ways around it. You hit recover and it takes it back out. Where are you very, very stuck? Completely off-road, like in the middle of a lake? Well, then it ain't stuck. It's ruined. We gotta cover out. I don't understand what this thing does, but I want to pull out of here. In the middle of a lake. Yeah, exactly. So you aren't stuck. You're drowned. Why would you try to cross a lake? Were you bored and just drove around and drove through the lake? Just hit recover. It'll take you right back to your garage. And it ain't stuck no more. God, this thing does not want to turn. DJ Trailway. Man, I missed this game. It is a lot of fun. Once you get into it, I mean, certain people that just aren't into this type of game, and I have friends that are no way I might waste my money on this game. To me, once you get into the game, the whole aspect of, the graphics are phenomenal, first of all. Even on PS4, they're really good for a PS4 game. I mean, again, I have it on PC and it looks really good, but it still looks good pretty good on PS4. And unless you're on a PS4 Pro, then it's pretty sweet looking too. But, I mean, it's just a fun game. And for me, the replay factor. You stopped after you beat phase 1? Really? Yes. For me, the replay factor, I've gone through this game so many times. Again, I'm back in Alaska again. I've been through all the way through. Up to Wisconsin. I have not played any in Wisconsin, which is ironic because that's where I live in real life. But as soon as Wisconsin came out, I'm like, well, then my PC version, for some reason, the PC version of this game, for me, disappeared. It got lost, got whatever, so then I had to rebuy it. Of course, when you rebuy it, you start over. So I started over. And then I bought a new PS4, because my old PS4 Slim was going to hell. And the PS4 Slim was going to heck. So I just bought a new PS4. And because you can't find a freaking PS5, check the local listings. Well, it's a new used one, to be fair. So, new to me, newish to me. But, so when I did that, I didn't save my profile. So then it restarted this too. So this is at level 0, Yeah, you can't find a PS5 anywhere. It's not unless you want to pay triple the price for it or whatever, and I'm not into that. Screw you, bot. Keep your freaking thing. I'll get it sometime or whenever. It doesn't matter. I'm not giving some idiot just because I don't need it that bad. First of all, my opinion is there aren't any good games right now for the PS5, other than the games that I'm already playing on my PS4. Yes and no. Sony was having issues just like everything else in the country with that thing. All right, we'll see you later, FaZe. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the follow. Getting materials like chips, like computer chips to complete the process of making a PS5. So, I mean, it's their fault, but it's not. I think had the COVID thing not hit, I think we'd all have PS5s right now. Store crane, pack cargo, you son of a bitch. Crane mode. Yeah, I think we'd all have PS5s right now if had like that thing not hit. There we go. Restore crane. Alright, so now we gotta turn this tugboat around here. Let's go up and pull into the... I like to push buttons, and then I just start pushing buttons and going the wrong way. Yeah, I mean... Do you know how to play the Michigan map with that new cargo assembly? Do they have that on the new Michigan map? It wasn't like that when I played it from the beginning here. I know as you get later into the game, after Russia, or no, actually it's the shit. It's only the one map. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. The Yukon. This is all that cargo assembly stuff. And Wisconsin's, I'm assuming, is all cargo assembly. But yeah, I've played that. I mean, it's not that difficult. The cargo assembly thing. It's more of you don't have to build the cargo. It's not as confusing as you think it is. There's good and bad things about it. It kind of just spreads the cargo around the map, but there's like one of this here and then one of this there. So you're literally going to be driving all over that map. You don't just go to the sawmill and pick as many board or wood planks as many times as you want. You'll go to a place and they'll have one of this, one plank, or one medium pipe. So then you got to go over to this other location, and holy cow, it does take a while to get through that map. I mean, but it's just something different. I wish they wouldn't have done it the way they did it, but they did, so there's not much I can do about it. So. George says, also, if that shipping container ship didn't get stuck as well, we would have one. I don't know, because we haven't. That hasn't been stuck for a year, and the PS5's been out for. Came out what, November? Was supposed to come out in November, and that cargo ship wasn't stuck in November. It just got stuck, really, a month ago or whatever. So, I don't know. I think it's more COVID than anything, but who am I to judge? I don't know. All I know is I don't have one, but it's not that big a deal. I know they're having issues with the controllers, mapping the controllers or whatever. So, we'll get the bugs out, then I'll buy one. I don't want to get one that got rushedly through together. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're just asking for shit to be broke. It's like, we got to make these fast. Hurry up. We need 8,000. And I know how it is working in the manufacturing business. We build things, and if you rush, you usually end up getting shit. So take your time and build it right, is my opinion. And don't give me one that you just threw together with nuts and bolts and pinball machine parts and whatever else, you know. I want a nice one. I don't want a piece of shit that you just threw together. Last thing I want is a piece of PS5 that doesn't work for $500 or $400. That's why I'm in no hurry. I don't want one that was built on a Monday morning or a Friday. Just like a car. Monday morning, people are coming in, dragging ass from the weekend, all hungover, coming into work, building stuff, and they're like, oh, who cares? We don't need to have that screw in there, or this bolt in there, or whatever. And Fridays, they just want to get out the door. So the end of the day on Friday or the beginning of a Monday, I don't want a vehicle, I don't want a refrigerator, I don't want anything that was built on a Monday morning or Friday afternoon. Tell me it was built on a Thursday, and I'll buy that twice. I'll buy two of them. Make sense? Yeah. Just how people are. You got to take that. Not everybody has pride in their work. People just go for paychecks. All right, so we are headed to. I got to go to that Morrison Mining. This one. To the drilling site. That's where we're going. Activate. So we needed a turn here. Perfect. I looked before I leaped. But you guys get what I'm saying? I can stop at the fuel station down here. Good to go. Yeah, as I say, not everybody has pride in their work. They go there, they clock in, they clock out, they get a paycheck. They do not care what they do during that day. So if you get that kind of attitude, and that it's like contagious with other employees, next thing you know, you're just putting together shit. You know what I'm saying? It's junk. That is why nowadays when you buy a wash machine or a refrigerator or a dryer, a freezer, air conditioner, it doesn't last as long as the old ones did that you bought, I don't know, 20 years ago or whatever. I mean, there's people that still have wash machines from the 70s and they still work. Because everything was built with pride back then, not slapped together with pinball machine parts. And people don't care anymore. That work ethic and the work qualities went right up the toilet. I mean, I'm not saying everybody. I mean, I'm one of those that it's anal about quality over quantity. I'm a highfalutin, or not highfalutin, but what do you call it? I can't think of the words. My brain's frozen. I'm a believer in quality over quantity. I'd rather have 20 that are great than 50 that are shit. But if you only do 20, you only get paid for 20. But if you put up 50, shit or not, you still get paid for 50. As an employee, employer doesn't know that you're putting it out crap. He goes into a box there in their office, they don't see anything until they get complaints back on why is this broken and why is this way and it's supposed to be this way. And he's like, well, I have no idea. My supervisors are supposed to be keeping an eye on it. So, well, first of all, they don't give a shit either. They're there for a paycheck too. Let me tell you. Especially if you got them on salary, because now they're not getting any overtime, and they're actually making less money than the employees that they're supervising, because the regular employees are getting time and a half or whatever, and the supervisors don't only get straight time because it's salary. I don't. It's a whole thing, you know. I don't want to get into it too much. Absolutely. Yeah. And what are we gonna do? There's nothing we can do about it. And no offense, but I think this younger generation that's coming up behind my generation, we're in trouble. No offense, guys, but we need professional people. We don't need Twitch streamers and YouTube streamers that are showing their knockers to get views and get paid that way. That doesn't do anything for our generation. You know, I'm not saying that playing video games is bad because it's actually really good, but it's good for hand-eye coordination and dexterity and things like that. But I mean, I play, and I'm not going to condone any of that. But I don't know. I think I got that container. That I don't think there's any more trailers here. There's still a fuel carrier trailer? Holy crap, I gotta run down to the damn thing. Alright, so after this, we're gonna run down so I can at least get there to this trailer then. Just gotta bear with it, I guess. See what happens. I mean, it is what it is. You got the younger generation that doesn't want to go to work. They want to get paid $50 an hour to do an $8 an hour job. And when they do get hired, they don't want to show up. So why would I pay you $20 an hour or $50 an hour or whatever an hour if you're not going to be here to do the job anyway? Calling in. I see it all the time by us, where I work. They hire all these people and nobody shows up. They show up for the first 3 days and then they take 1 or 2 days a week off after that. It's like, what are you doing? You can't do that and hold down a job. This is why you got to fill out 1040 forms every year because you've worked 10 different places. Eventually you burn every bridge behind you. You got nowhere to go. Well, I've worked everywhere in here. I got to move somewhere because I've worked everywhere in this town. Every possible fast food joint, factory, whatever, coffee shop, gas station, you name it. And now I got to move because they all know that I have crappy work ethic. I don't want to show up for work. I can't get my ass out of bed in the morning. Work a second shift. I don't want to work second shift because all my friends are off second shift. They're all partying and I'm at work and I don't like that. Well, then get first shift. I don't want to work first shift because I can't get up early in the morning because I've been up all night partying with my friends. Well, it's part of growing up, you dummy. The whole thing about being an adult is the fact that you can't be hanging with your friends all the time anymore. Not all of us were born with a super silver spoon in our mouths where we don't have to work. We live at home until we're 50 years old. I was taught that if you want something, you're going to... Fat moose, that's right. Amen. I was taught that if you want something, you're going to effing earn it. Get an effing job and earn it. I've been buying my own crap since I was 10 years old. I had paper routes. I had farm jobs, baling hay. I didn't have time to party with my friends. And the sensitivity crap that's out there. Oh, I'm butthurt about this. I'm butthurt about this. Shut the hell up. Quit your whining. Get to work. Do your effing job. But they don't get them out of here with your damn excuses. Or player one for president. I'd be impeached day one. I wouldn't want the headaches for all the money that you don't make being president. But I mean, that's how our kids are, or not. Well, my kids were taught different, but they were taught the same way I was. You want something, you're gonna have to earn it. I'll help you with stuff if you need it, but you're gonna earn most of your stuff. How else are you gonna learn to respect the things that you buy or have? But I've had so many friends growing up; they just throw their crap around, break it, and we're like, and I never even had that stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me? You broke it? Oh my god! Yeah, it wasn't working right. It wasn't the color I wanted. I'm like, what? Here's the color it is. It's a G.I. Joe, whatever. I don't know. Whatever it happened to be this time. And then he'd say, that broke. I need a new one. I'll get you another one when I go to the store. It's like, what? If we would have broke one of our toys, we would have got ass beaten. That's another thing. I'm not saying you gotta, what do you call it? Not corporal punishment, but inhumane treatment to your kids. But a swat on the ass is not gonna hurt your kid. I mean, not all kids need to be disciplined in that manner, but some of them are little bastards. No offense, but some of them little sons of... I see you at the mall. I see you at the grocery store acting up. Get the heck out of here, you little shit. If you were my kid, you wouldn't be acting like that. I guarantee it. We gotta sell this. Oh, my message won't be posted. Oh, why won't it be posted? Even the T, that moderation settings, really. Oh, so were you swearing? Because I don't think I have. I think I have all the swear words, and then racial comments are all blocked. So you can't use the N word, and I don't want any F bombs in there. Attached trailer. I mean, other than that, I could care less. I don't know what other moderation settings are in there. Old. I think old I put in there because I'm old and I don't want to be called an old son of a... You must be old. You're right, I am. I block stuff because the kids are mean. They don't give a shit. They weren't brought up right. I was taught to respect my elders, not say things that shouldn't be said. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're going to take this. Oh, boy. I don't know which way is the fastest route. Jobs. Well, you learn the hard way. Absolutely. Yeah, 28. Yes, you're getting there. You're still young, but, you got time. Well, yeah, you learn, especially if you're on your own. You learn that, well, I would love to have this, but if I do that, then I can't pay this bill. Then you get so many people that don't even think about this bill. They just go buy the other thing and be like, can I borrow some money? I don't have any money because I don't know where it went. Well, you bought these $100 shoes instead of paying your $100 heat bill or your light bill or whatever at the time. No wonder your lights are turned off or your heat's turned off. And now with this, I hate to say it, but people are taking advantage big time of this KO or this COVID shit, as far as not working and collecting all this extra money from the government, and the fact that they cannot be kicked out of their apartments or houses that they're renting because of it if they don't pay their rent. So I don't get it. Oh, what are you gonna do? Recover. Yeah. I mean, I've been in my place where I work almost as long as Moose has been alive. I've been at the same company. for almost that long. Not to say that that's what you got to do, but it looks really good on a resume if you want to get a job somewhere else down the line. If you decide at whatever age that, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I mean, not every job's a perfect job. Some people just go for a paycheck. The money isn't everything. It's not. You can think it is, but it's not. I need metal beams. I gotta figure out where I can get them. I would rather work, and this is a hypothetical example. I work a job that pays $20 an hour, and I like it. Than to work a job that's $30 an hour, and I hate going to work. I dread going to work every single day. Because that, over time, that hating your job for that amount of time, it's just not good on your psyche. It's not good on anything. Your whole lifestyle is screwed up. I hate going to work. This job sucks. These people are a-holes. It's just stressful on your body, and you could die from it. Stupid ulcers and anxiety and whatever else. Just not worth it. Versus working a $20 an hour job. I mean, you love it. You love the people you work with. You love the whole thing, you know? I am trying to figure out which way I want to go. If I go that way, I come in from there. Yeah, all right, I'll go this way. I think we're done with yes, we are on our way up to the pipeline. So we need to go do some scouting. Actually, I gotta get rid of trailers over on that first map, but we need to go grab Titanius Maximus truck and a flatbed, or the other truck. A lot of things you gotta do. Anyway, so I'm off my high horse now, or thing now, but let's just set up a, what do you call that, just chatting thing, and call it tough tough titty, said the kitty. And just start talking about ranting and whatever on about stuff. Grow up. Quit your whining. You get to work. Like I said, we got people that'll come in. They get hired on a Monday. I'll see you Monday. Okay. They're late on Monday. I overslept. Not used to getting up early, and the boss is like, okay, you know, whatever. Make sure you're here tomorrow on time. They'll show up on Tuesday on time. Wednesday, they won't show up because they're sore from working. They're finally working a day in their life. Like, oh, my arms, I couldn't move, my back hurt. And like, have you ever done anything in your life? Physical? So then they don't show up Wednesday because they're sore from working all day on Tuesday. And then Thursday, they're still tired and wore out because they went out Wednesday night because they started feeling better at the end of the day Wednesday. So they went out Wednesday night and hung out with their friends, had a few drinks or whatever. So now they're hungover Thursday morning and they come in late, or they're dragging ass, and they're just basically just there as a being, not doing anything, not productive. Friday comes, well, it's Friday. I can't go to work on a Friday because it's Friday. So now they've missed 2.5 days out of the 5. Then the next week comes and they don't come in because it's Monday again. I gave her too much on Monday, and they're through the weekend. And it's like, and this is a regular thing. Like, where do you get off? How can you do that? That's my little thing. Who do you think you are? You know? Oh, there's a truck there, or a trailer that has the beams on it, so. But I do want to grab a, well, there's a trailer star. We just grab this truck, let's go. But you know what I mean. It's just the, what is that word? I can't think of it. Entitlement. The sense of entitlement that these younger people have. You owe me this. You should buy me this. I shouldn't buy you shit. You gotta earn it. Hold on a second. But I work in construction, driving dump trucks and excavator. It's sweet. Heavy equipment operator, nice. So, but mostly I work outside digging by hand and laying pipes and work hard every day, and that's great. I'm talking about the guy that works at Burger King and still doesn't want to come in, or the guy who works at Walmart. There's people that don't want to go to work and they want to make $15 an hour, and they switched, I think, at Walmart. $15 an hour to work an $8 an hour job. I worked at freaking, well, back, it ain't even around anymore, but at Kmart back in the day, making $4 an hour cleaning the toilets. And then it came time for my review. Now get this. 90-day review. Out of the 90 days, I never missed a day. Never was late. In the beginning, my body was hurting. Oh, I bet. Your hands, your back, everything. But yeah, I worked every day. Never missed an hour. My weekends, I worked another job, so I was working two. But one full-time job and one part-time job. On my weekends, heavy work. It's tough. What was I going to say I was doing? Oh, yeah. So I worked every day. Never missed a day. The one other guy that was doing the same job on the opposite weekends that I was doing mine would call in repeatedly. So I'd get calls from the store manager, can you come in, so-and-so didn't show up. I mean, this guy was a piece of work himself. I'm like, sure, no problem. So I'd worked on, or I'd be in the middle of my 8-hour shift on a Saturday, and the boss would come, so-and-so called in, can you work the other shift? I'm like, you want me to work another 8 hours? I didn't even pack a lunch. Well, we could really use you. All right, whatever. So I would work it. So I'd work a 16-hour day. When I had plans already. I mean, whatever. And then I had to work the next day anyway. Didn't matter. So I'd work extra hours and whatever. So anyway, I did all of this stuff, and it came to time of my review. And they could give you now this is years ago, from 5 cents to 25 cents an hour for a raise after your first 90 days. From 5 cents to 25 cents. Now I, thinking, well, I did great, never missed an hour, worked every hour that it needed to, plus they called me on days that I was off, and I had plans in the middle of doing something, and they called me in, and I'm like, okay, no problem. And I came in, dropped what I was doing, went in and worked. And the boss sat me down when I got my review, and he says, well, we looked over your da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and we're going to give you 5 cents. I told them, I stood up, and I said, you can stick that 5 cents up your ass. I quit. And I'm leaving right now. And I left. And I came back 2 weeks later and got my check. Because it's like every 2 weeks paycheck thing or whatever. You can stick your nickel up your ass. Time. I was going to change time. I'm like, that was just a slap in the face is all that was. I'm like, you can kiss my butt. Refuel. I mean, even if he had given me like 15 cents, I'd have been like, okay. But I should have gotten a quarter, 100%. Should have got 50 cents. But you can't. I always hit the button. Alright, we're gonna go get this stupid trailer. I need to get my scout truck is what I need to do, because this is... Come on. Attach trailer. But yeah, I mean, working heavy equipment, that's not an easy job. I grew up on the farm, baling and milking cows and all that stuff back in the day. But I mean, back then the minimum wage was $4 an hour, or $4.15, I think is what it was. The other job I was working, I was making $5.25 an hour. So when I quit the second job, well, I wasn't losing that much. I mean, I actually was making halfway decent money because I was working all those extra hours. But $4 an hour really is crap. But again, back then gas was under $1 a gallon. My rent was super cheap. I wasn't living at home with mommy and daddy. I had roommates, but I wasn't living at home. I just had, I didn't live with my parents. I wanted to be out on my own. Come on. I gotta get that other thing done. Can't go that way because that bridge is out yet. So, and this other one's out too. That's why I gotta get the other truck over here. But we got this far, so. Need wooden planks. What? What the hell was that? Oh yeah, you get all that ass kissing in. Oh, I see it every day where I work. It's like, seriously? What pisses us, well, I'm gonna say old timers off. Come on, what am I doing here? Oh, it's an out reverse. I'm gonna say old timers. I'm not old, but I'm not super old anyway. I'm not an antique. I still play video games and shit. Oops, wrong button. I need a different map. We need to go to White Valley. Is that these younger kids, 20, 19, they come in, and like I said, they come in, they miss more days in the first, if they make it, a month. I'm going to say a month. And they miss more days in that first month than I've missed in 10 years. In the 10-year period. They'll miss more days of work. And even not even calling in, just don't show up. Or they're late. You know, I've been at my place for a really, really long time, and I have not ever been late to work. Not one time. Nobody can say that. There's nobody else in the plant that, other than my wife. Yes, she can say that. That can say that. Because she rides with me. Because we're not going to be late to work. I get to work early enough to where if I get a flat tire on the way to work, I can park my car on the side of the road and walk the rest of the way and still make it on time. But these kids, they come in, they're not even all younger. There's some older people too. They just feel it because nobody wants to work, that these employers are going to put up with whatever they have to get things done. So they'll put up with the crappiest excuses of why they couldn't come in. And I'm like, well, just trying to do better or whatever. It was off. If it were one of us veterans, I'm going to say veterans, old timers, that were trying to pull that crap, they'd probably get rid of us. But yeah, these young kids and other new people don't get nothing. I mean, it's like, okay, no big deal. But if it was one of us veterans, they'd be like, hey, you got to find a different job. That's just so weird. I don't know. I get aggravated. They get away with more crap. One lady, she puts down that she needs No, no. Okay, so you get hired at a new job. Are there any days that you need off because of something going on, like a vacation that you already had planned? She actually went through a calendar and wrote down 4 weeks worth of vacation her first year. But she won't, it's not paid days off. These weren't paid days, don't get me wrong. She did not get 4 weeks of vacation in her first year. But she got 4 weeks of days off total. You know, like this weekend because of this was going on, she wrote down that. So then, she submitted it and she got those 4 weeks worth of basically vacation days off. Not paid for, but off. It's like, how the hell in advance? Before she even got hired. So when she got hired, she knew that this weekend she was going to be able to go do this. Plus, she got her first, I don't even know, I think he starts you with, at our place, like 2 weeks for the first year or something like that. Plus, she got 2 more weeks worth of vacation. So she had 6 weeks of technically vacation days her first year. Like, I've been there freaking forever and I don't have that. You get 4 weeks a year off by law? Where the hell do you live? 4 weeks a year. There's no law here for that. Norway. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no set number for us. There's people that are working jobs that have worked there for 30 years and they're only getting 2 weeks a year for vacation. And then those 2 weeks you have to write down at the beginning of the year your 2 weeks worth of vacation time, and you got to take it in a minimum of 2 days at a time. So, even if you only needed a Friday off to go this place or this place, um, you had to take a Friday and a Monday or a Tuesday, and then it had to not coincide with somebody else that was off. So because Steve's off, you can't have off too. We need, you know what I'm saying? Can't have two people in the same department off at the same time. So, not where I work. No, just hypothetical or spouting out my ass about that, but it does happen. Like you can't have off, and you got to put your vacation time down at the beginning of the year to make sure it doesn't, and nobody else can take off at that time. Now, where I work, they're pretty lax on it for the most part. For the most part. I mean, if we get really super busy, they may go, well, if you don't have to take your vacation on that week, or we got to get this order in or whatever, then. Four weeks of vacation. Man, I can't. It's like they don't start you with that. Usually around here, your first up to 5 years, you only get about a week to 2 weeks, and that's pretty much anywhere. After 5 years, then you get like 2 to 3 weeks, and after 10 years, you get 3 to 4 weeks, and that's about where it maxes out. 4 weeks. And I don't care if you've been there 50 years, you're only going to get 4 weeks a year. You guys are getting it first year, every year. I need to move to fucking Norway is what I have to move to. I gotta learn the language first. They speak English over there. Obviously, you're watching my stream, but doesn't mean you're understanding it. Oh, Pitbull lived up in Norway. Superman lives up that way. But yeah, it's just crazy how things are. Because, 4 weeks a year, that's what is that? 4 weeks, 20 days. 20 days out of your year. You guys are talking 4 work weeks, right? So like 20 days of vacation every year. Not 28 days because there's 7 days in a week. So 160 hours is what it should be of vacation time. Boo. See, and by us, it used to be you earned so many a month, so many hours of PTO time is what they call it, paid time off. So you'd earn X amount per month, and you could not take over the amount that you could save it, add up January, February, March, April, May, so you'd have 5 days or 6 days off that you could use. But then they changed that. They changed it to where they give you all of your hours January 1st. So if you get 4 weeks a year, you get all 160 hours of paid time off January 1st. You can use all 20 days right away if you want. Because people take vacation time in like the winter time here, and they go to Florida, or they go to Hawaii, or they go to wherever, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, anywhere other than here where it's cold. You guys know, because Norway is not a warm place, and you get tons of snow and shit. Alright, so we are going to, I need to get the other truck up here. We're going to have to go this way. I need to get the other truck before I go anywhere. Hold on. Oops. White Valley. That's the big truck. Actually, I need both of these trucks up there. The Norway and it's still snowing. Yeah, see, we don't have any snow here. I live in Wisconsin, but we don't have any snow here as of yet. But I've seen snow in July. I mean, it wasn't like we had the snow plow and everything else, and it was just flurries, really. But it was snow. It's not. There's only one time in my whole life that I've seen it. I mean, it was like 30 degrees outside in July, in the middle of July, Fahrenheit, not Celsius. 30 degrees Fahrenheit and snowing in July. Like, what the F is this? Now, what is it that I need? I gotta look it up. Hold on. Boys and girls. Oh. Ladies and germs. Oh, boy, oh boy. Let's see. Map runner. Pedro Bay. Missions. Right here. 2 wooden planks. So we're going to have to bring 2 wooden planks over to that landslide. Let's do it. But yeah. I mean, I like that aspect that they let us have 160 hours or 4 weeks or whatever you get. If you have 3 weeks a year, you get your 120 hours. All right, see you, Moose. Thanks again for the follow. Or if you haven't followed, thank you for the. Hopefully you follow. Have a good one, sir. Stay healthy. Stay busy. Don't work too hard. I mean, don't bust your ass too bad. You got a long ways to go before you can retire. I don't know what's retirement age in Norway. 65, 70. I'm gonna grab 2 wooden planks. Oh, I can grab that in what's it called now? Mountain Valley. Where the hell is it? I need the red truck for the oversized load. I need I still need the haul trailers out of here yet, but I'll get that later. I'm gonna need the flatbed here for hauling other things in the crane. Well, I've been going 2.5 hours almost. Maybe I'm thinking I can do this in 2 streams yet. 2 streams, and I should be able to be in Russia. That's the plan. And if there's nothing going on later, maybe I'll do one of them later. We'll see here. I'm gonna probably do GTA from 3 to 5 or so my time. But then I don't do much after that, so I could jump back on, maybe do another short stream. 2 hours, whatever. And we're gonna be playing anyway, so I'm not gonna do that. But we'll get all this stuff prepared here. We'll go from there. Just figure what I'm gonna be figuring here. We did finish up this map, other than the like lumber missions and the cargo apocalypse stuff. Hey Lee, how you doing, boss? Yeah, I've been around. I had a funeral. My grandmother passed away, and so I took the weekend off last weekend. I had that, plus I had Easter and all that. So screw it, I'm gonna take the weekend off. So that's what I did last weekend. No streams. I did stream a little bit last night, but nobody was in there except Steelers popped in for a minute. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so I just kind of took the last weekend off to reset, hopefully. Regather my thoughts. Look back on things that because when somebody passes away, it's like, did they get to do everything that they wanted to do? Nothing worse than I mean, it was my grandmother, so she was almost 90 years old, so she lived good and a long life. So, I mean, but if you go early, it's like, man, I never got to do this, or I never got to do this. Well, the only one stopping you from doing this or that is you. So you gotta look back and reflect on things. It's like, I've always wanted to go do this, like go see, whether it be the Grand Canyon or, and I never got a chance to. Well, you know what? Either you give up on that or that want, or you just do it. Save up the money, make it a point that you're gonna, next year, whatever, you're gonna go to the Grand Canyon, or you're gonna go see the ocean in California. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. I'm going to go to Paris. Because that way you can't look back and say, I wish I would have. I wish I could have done this. Well, you could have if you'd have just done it. But, I mean, it is what it is. So. And I don't want to, no regrets. Just freaking do it. I mean, obviously, I've never robbed a bank. Well, I'm never going to do anything like that. I'm just saying, legal stuff. I've never been with a prostitute. And I'm not gonna. It's not going to happen. I don't know. But yes, I'll be doing some GTA today. I see you did some off-roading last weekend. Had Rob hosting. That guy's got some crazy races. Not that I don't. I always found it funny that he would struggle bus on my races, and his races to me were harder than my races. I don't understand that. He's like, I don't know how. I mean, your races are so hard. They make me want to break my controller. I'm like, what? What about yours? It's just a funny thing. I don't know. Oh, we got to take care. Yeah, right. Yeah. We did. I think I had him host one time with me. And then one, he's a great guy, and I'm never gonna say a bad word about him. But it was just that he would say that. It's like your races are so hard. I'm like, what? Lied. But yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna throw some races together. If nobody shows up, then I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. The usual time, 3 o'clock. So if you're interested and want to jump in, feel free. As always, you're always welcome. You thought you were gonna race. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna throw in today. I don't know if it's gonna be some off-roading. If it's gonna be. I know tomorrow. Sundays are always off-road. Like the last time I were on, I did all monster trucks. And I don't want to do monster trucks again, so I will probably do something other than monster trucks tomorrow. I don't care for, and neither do the people that generally would jump in with me. I got to take in account the skill set of people that are in my lobby. If it was Nora and Purple and even Stupcat and those guys, you could put anything you wanted in there. Single barge, crazy parkours, whatever. But when you get to, no offense to the people that jump in with me, but they don't have that skill set. So those races never get completed. And they won't leave. It's like, just leave and come back. But so I got to take that into account, which is tough because I do like to do parkours, and I think I found a couple that I might throw in today. I got to look them up again. I watch a lot of videos during the week. But lately, I've been watching vehicle or motorcycle vlogs, videos. It makes me want to buy a motorcycle, but I haven't had one in a few years. It's been a while. And it's like, what kind do I want? So, what are you gonna do? But I watch other videos too. But again, I'll put a playlist together and there'll be 4 people in there. I think, well, that was worth it. But you at least, most of them get a big lobby. It increases my odds of winning. But unless one of those people is the widow. But it is almost time. Mm-hmm. Oop. Oop. Yeah, thank you. I stop in yours, and I can't spend all day in there, but I'll stop in and I'll tweet you out. So we have thumbs up. I can't hit everyone, but I watch a lot of videos, so it's hard to hit everybody. Alright, so you gotta get fixed right here. Boom. Ooh, hello. So where are you? Stop the engine. We are gonna go do some scouting. Let's roll. It's so bright on this map. It hurts my eyes. Sounds like somebody's out mowing lawn. Maybe they're just seeding. I mean, we got green grass here, but it isn't really growing yet. Could be nuts that I don't. Trying to figure out what's that. Maybe just pulling a seed cart around the yard. Fertilizing for dandelions and free feed shit. Who knows? All right, tower done. I haven't been in the creator in a while either. I should get over there and do something. Maybe I can whip up a new race before the stream starts. You gotta be in the mood though. Can't just, I don't want to puke out a race. I'd rather have it decent. Working on another new one. I seen the one that you did. I gotta check it out again. It looked pretty cool. I can't. Does the Incredible Hulk or something? Or the I can't think of it. It was green and something else. Oh, you're making one for Turtle. It's called Turtle Time. Nice. Now, what is the one that you made? It was in town, a supercar race, some long rides. Can't think of the name of it. Ah, yes, the Green Lantern. Nice. Yeah, that one looked pretty good. Yeah, the thing is, I gotta get time. Between now and 3 o'clock, I gotta eat, some lunch, then make a race. And that's 4 hours away. Depending upon the race, you know, they take longer than 4 hours to make it. I seen you were doing some. I can't figure out how to do those. It's like a wall ride, but it's got the twisted props. You take them and you turn them. It's like you took a wall ride in one side and one end and one side and the other and twisted it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then have it be smooth. I tried to find Stubcast creator shit, but I can't figure that out on YouTube. So. Yeah, so I don't know what kind of racing I'm going to do. Nora? Yeah. Well, she does a lot of stuff by hand, too. She doesn't do the, what do you call it? Advanced. I mean, it's advanced options, but she's not doing templates, per se. Or is she? I don't know. I thought she was doing more, I don't think there's a way to get right there. No, I'll just go around. I mean, I'm fine with doing templates and stuff like that for wall rides. It's just that you gotta have that, the drive, the creative juices have to be flowing to make a race. A decent one anyway. And if they're not flowing, then then in my opinion, you're just puking out props and going, yeah, that'll work. If you're not feeling it, the race is gonna show that you're not feeling it. That's why I have so many started, and not hardly any finished. Well, I mean, I got a bunch finished, I guess. Well, I mean, everybody learns different. Some people can learn by reading a book. Some people can learn by watching a video. Some people can learn by actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Hands-on. So it's different for everybody. All right, so I got that. Is there another? Yeah, there is another tower. No, but I can't go that way. I gotta go around and see here. What's the best way to go? Go through here. Yeah, repetitive. I mean, that makes it easier, true. So do it repeatedly. Oh. Repetitive motion. And then it becomes muscle memory to a point. I mean, that for me, that's like computer stuff. Because the more I do it, the easier it gets. I mean, I can watch a video on how to do a thumbnail, or I can watch a video on how to fix something. I may have to rewind and watch it a couple times. Like, what did I miss? I missed something. Rewind. Tutorial video style stuff. You gotta go slower. You know? But I do get it eventually. I mean, I've fixed some stuff on my car, and I've done some other stuff by you watching YouTube videos. I mean, had to watch them a couple times, but I got it done, and it worked. You know, I can say that I did it. Instead of spending triple that to take it to mechanic or whatever, did it myself. Yeah, it's the Titanius Maximus on the mod thing for SnowRunner for PS4. Exploring the mountain peak. Accept it. Start tracking. Yeah, and it has a ton of repair parts, fuel, all that stuff. It's totally OP, but it's way better than that CK 1500 truck that they make you run around in. And it's got killer stereo system. Yeah, I didn't design it. Free truck. Gonna get rid of it though. I don't need it. Take it back to White Valley and we'll sell it. I believe I have one more tower and one vehicle upgrade to find yet. And then that should be everything for this map. What I like to do is go scouting around each map to get all of the towers. And not that I look at the map too much, but this is a good truck if you wanted to keep it. But it has a really narrow wheelbase, so it's tippy. I usually just sell them. I don't need the money. I got over $1 million now. But let's see. Pedro Bay. Let's go do this. Get her done. Get her done. Yeah, so now I'm looking at buying a motorcycle. And the wife wants to buy a camper. So we're looking at campers. So we're going to take either a day off of work or a Saturday and go do that stuff. I would rather take a day off of work than to go on a Saturday. Because on weekends I like to do this. But once we get the camper and the motorcycle, camper for sure, it's going to be weekends I'm going to be gone camping. I'm not even going to be on. That's all in the future. That's not tomorrow or anything like that. I mean, we found one that's perfect for us. I mean, I don't need a big ass camper. We're looking at a brand new one. But I don't need a huge camper. I don't have the vehicle to pull it, so I don't need to do that. I want something that my Jeep will pull. So it's perfect size, in my opinion. It's got everything we want: a shower and a bathroom, and a queen size bed, and kitchen, all that stuff. It just doesn't have the oh Jesus. Yeah, you're gonna need an RV like Cousin Eddie on Christmas Vacation. She had her full. Get a big old coach bus or something like that. All right, we're gonna go find this last. Well, it's like my sister has 7 girls. 7 girls, no boys. But she is dating a guy that has a little boy, so I don't know if that counts or not. But yeah, 7 kids. But I mean, they're all grown now, except for one. There's one still in school. The rest are all grown up. But got their own shit going on. But yeah, it was a crazy household, that's for sure. All them teenage girls trying to use the same. I think they only had one bathroom in their house too when they were growing up. All trying to get ready to go out on dates or whatever. You know how it is. No way. I had to pull down my hair up. But anyway, yeah, we're looking at it. I think it's a 22 footer or 21 footer. Nothing too crazy. Air conditioning, furnace, refrigerator, grill. I got grills, so I never bought that. I got a brand new one that I bought last year because we were going to buy a camper. Then the COVID thing hit. So now we're going to wait and do it this year. And campers were hard to find last year because everybody was buying them. I'm going to have to pull that trailer out of here. It's not even there. Oh, there it is. I thought I was thinking it was the other one. Won't be with this truck though. So this should be the last tower for this map. Check that in a second. Yep, got all the towers. A couple missions. I gotta go up here to get this thing, so. Cut across the bridge. This is out, so I gotta be careful. I gotta probably would just go back through here. Cut through the woods here. Should be able to squeeze through. Plus, we're looking at buying a house. It's just been busy. There's no time to do anything. Work and all that stuff. Houses are hard to find. Houses are definitely hard to find. As soon as they hit the market, they're sold. And the lumber prices are so high up. If you buy a fixer-upper, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to fix it. I mean, what used to be a $20 sheet of plywood is almost $100. It's like, what? That's for one. You shit me, right? I think I needed to turn there. Yep, I did. You know, 4x4 posts for a deck. You know, you're looking at, you know, what would have costed, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 to put that deck on is now going to be almost $10,000. That's just the lumber cost, let alone paying somebody or whatever to do it. You did it yourself. Crazy. Yeah, I figure if I buy a motorcycle, I'll do some moto vlogging. And I don't know, if I buy a camper, this won't be just be chillaxing. I won't be doing any camper vlogging. Totally different channel. I'll have a separate thing set up for moto vlogging. But that's all hypotheticals. Whoa. No motor vlog without a motorcycle. Watch a lot of motorcycle videos and motovlogging videos. Some are old timers cruising around. Some are young kids just riding wheelies and get in trouble with the cops all the time. There's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So it gives me the feeling that I'm still that age. I can relive my dreams or whatever through them instead of having to try to do it myself. Back in my day, I used to be able to do that. And then I get the itch again, though. It's like I gotta buy one of those. Last upgrade and last tower. Actually, I think it's just a mission. So, here we are. So, that was that mission. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's not a lot of missions on this map. But, I think we're going to call it here. I think I did find all the ones that were on here. Vehicle spare parts, that's a separate thing. There's that big trailer's got to come out. This tank's got to come out. A couple other trailers and a Hummer that's got to be delivered somewhere and all that stuff. So anyway, guys, we're pushing 3 hours. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If I don't get to catch you on the next one, have a great day. And yes, see you at 3. So thanks everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye everybody. Thanks for the new follows.